Hi, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, not in the Joe Blog studio today. I'm actually at Whistler Mountain in Canada. So you can see behind me the mountain, and there's nobody skiing here. So this is a big ski resort normally, but as you can see, there's tons of people on bikes. So in the summer, all the skiers are replaced by bikers, and they're all come charging down that mountain at breakneck speed, doing all sorts of jumps and tricks, and putting their lives at risk. And that's sort of what I wanted to talk to you about today, because I've made a few videos talking about the fact that we only have a limited amount of time on this planet, and you need to make the most of it. And that's part of what I'm doing here. I'm come over to North America to just see a bit of the world and experience a bit of life and have a bit of fun and make a few videos along the way. And that's important for all of us. I think we all need to, not just keep cracking on with whatever you're doing on a daily basis. You need to mix things up a bit, do something different, whether it's going on holiday or trying something new. I'm doing a bit of both. So I like to make these videos whilst I'm traveling. I'm trying to expand into food and travel in terms of the videos that I'm making. So hopefully you've seen some of those videos and you've enjoyed them. If you have, then please watch some more of them. And the reason I wanted to make this video specifically today was that when I first came over to North America, I actually flew into Seattle. And Seattle's a really nice place. I was there for 3 days and did quite a lot of different things. Went to the Space Needle. I've done a video on that, you can check it out. And took the monorail, both of which are from the 1962 World Fair that was held in Seattle. So that was all good. And as part of that, I went to there's a big fountain there. So I can't remember what it's called, but there's a massive fountain that they made, and it's very space age. So I really liked it. It was basically like a big dome, huge. So they built it like a crater next to the Space Needle. So it's like a crater from outer space, and it almost looked like a meteorite had landed in this crater. And it was metal, big, huge metal ball, like massive. And it's a fountain, and it's got, I think it said it had 130 different outlets. I couldn't count that many. It didn't look like that, but it certainly had a lot. And it's choreographed, so there's always water coming out in huge spouts, so it's not constant, it's sort of changing all the time. And it's in this big bowl, and it was a really hot day. There were tons of kids and some adults running around in there, getting absolutely soaked, really having a great time. And it was just a really nice day. And as part of it, it was the Bite of Seattle food festival. So they'd built this food festival all around this fountain. So it was a really pleasant, I stayed there for a few hours, wandered around the food festival, and then sat at watching the fountain, made a bit of a video about it. I haven't posted it yet, so check out that one when it comes out. So it was all very pleasant and nice, and really enjoyed it. And then the next day, I read in the press that there had been a shooting at the Bite of Sound Festival, exactly where I had been, and that 7 people, I think, had been involved. I think 2 or 3 of them had died, maybe a young boy who was like 2 years old. And it turned out there were 2 people who decided to start shooting at each other. So I don't know the full details, I haven't seen the press since, but yeah, 2 guys decided to take their guns out and start shooting at each other, and a few innocent bystanders got killed. And obviously that sort of thing is a bit of a wake-up call, because you think, I was there. I was actually at that place having a really nice, pleasant time, watching the fountain, watching all of the people, all of that. And then next thing, people are dead. The people who went along to that food festival to have a bit of fun and entertainment and just, something to do with the kids, something nice to do on an afternoon. That's it, game over, no more. Their life is finished. And it really puts into perspective the fact that you need to make sure that you're maximizing your time on the planet, because I think we all take time for granted. We all assume that, we're going to live forever. And, we'll do something next week, next month, next year, whatever. In 10 years' time, I think I'll be doing this, that, and the other. All of those assumptions. And then something happens in your life, maybe you get unwell, maybe one of your friends or your family becomes unwell, maybe they pass away, something unexpected happens. And it just makes you realize, it gives you that jolt that we shouldn't be taking time for granted. We shouldn't assume that we've all got an unlimited amount of time on this planet, because we don't. And also, you have to be healthy. You know, the phrase health is wealth, I think, is more relevant to me as I get older. I took my health for granted a lot when I was younger, you know, just assumed, fine, you know, I'll be fine. Maybe not feeling too good today, but be all right tomorrow. And then more and more of your friends as you get older start to get life-changing conditions. They get, you know, unwell and things that can't be fixed. So have to take medication permanently or just change the way you live, stop eating certain things, stop doing certain things, maybe you'll become less mobile. All of these things that really have a huge impact on your life that you don't expect until it happens to you. So the reason I wanted to make this video is just to give you that prompt, that wake-up call, that sort of reminder that we're not here forever, we don't have an unlimited amount of time, and you need to be happy, you need to be doing things that you enjoy, that excite you. You don't need a lot of money to do it. So I've made videos like this before and people say to me, well, it's okay for you because you've got lots of money and you're doing this and all the rest of it. Well, I don't think you need to have lots of money to be happy. And in fact, I know quite a lot of people who've got lots of money who aren't very happy. So it's not a guarantee, it's not a direct correlation between how much money you've got and how happy you are. I think happiness, you know, is a difficult thing to quantify, it's a difficult thing to explain how it works to people. But you know yourself what sort of things make you happy. And maybe, you know, you don't do enough of them because you're doing things for other people, or you're too busy, or you're a bit, you know, you've got a lot of work on, or, you know, you can't be bothered today, you feel a bit tired. So this video is really just to give you that sort of prompt to say, come on, do something for yourself today, do something different, do something that's going to make you feel a bit happier today, something that's going to just put a smile on your face, something maybe you haven't done for a while. So have a think about, you know, the happiest times you've had over the past 6 months, year, 10 years, whatever it might be, and think about what it was fundamentally that made you feel good. What good memories you've got. Maybe it's photographs, maybe, who knows what it is. Boil down exactly what it is that makes you happy. It could be speaking to family. You know, that's a big one for all of us. You know, it's always nice to talk to some family because they care about you. They're interested in your life. You know, if something's happening with you, whether it's good, bad, or whatever, then they're bothered. They're interested to hear about that. Whereas maybe nobody else is, or maybe you don't feel like you want to burden friends or other, you know, neighbours with stuff that you think, oh, you know, it's just my issue. But family are open to talking about stuff. So it's good to reach out to family, and also good to reach out to people you haven't spoken to for a while. So it might be a family member that you think, I haven't spoken to my sister, brother, cousin, daughter, son, whatever it might be for a long time, or today, or haven't spoken to them this week. So, you know, it's too easy, I think, these days to drift into texting people or WhatsApping people, or, you know, whatever messaging system you favour. It's too easy to just drop a message and they send you a yeah, fine, or yeah, thanks very much, or whatever. That's not really the same as speaking to somebody. So pick up the phone, give them a call, or even better, do a video call, because that's a bit more personal. Or if you can, pop round and see them, say hello in person, arrange to meet for a coffee or lunch or a walk in the park or whatever it might be. It doesn't have to cost money. Something like that. Or a friend, you know, somebody you haven't spoken to for a while, maybe somebody you haven't seen for 5 years or 10 years, or haven't seen them since you went to university or since you were a kid, or, you know, whatever it might be, that you've been thinking, do you know what, I'd be really interested to find out what they're up to and what they're doing. And they would be interested to hear from you as well, guarantee it. So yeah, do something like that, or just cook something different for lunch or dinner, go out somewhere different, go for a walk in a different direction to where you normally go, or just do something that isn't the same thing that you've done for the past week, 2 weeks, month, year, whatever it might be. So yeah, just wanted to really make this video because when people are being shot dead at food festivals that I've been to in the last few days, it does make you realise that life is a bit fragile. And even though hopefully we'll all live for a long time, we might not. You know, who knows what's around the corner, literally. So make the most of today. Do something today. Don't put it off until tomorrow or next week or whenever. Do something today. As soon as you finish watching this video, make a plan, do something different, put a smile on your face, do something that makes you happy today, and then tell some people about it. Say, okay, guess what? I had corned beef hash. I haven't had that for 25 years. Decided to make it for lunch. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to have something else tomorrow that I used to have when I was a kid. Crispy beef pancakes, or who knows what it might be. Something like that. Do something different today. Send me a comment, put it on the message here, tell me what you did. I'll be really interested to hear. So I am going to, I think, hire an electric bike today and take a ride around Whistler, which is where I am, because I'm probably not going to come back here, certainly not for a long time, maybe ever. So I want to see a bit of the area. Electric bikes are great because you get you a lot faster and you don't have to pedal as much, so it's not quite as hard work as a normal bike. And it might be cheating, but it doesn't matter because, you know, I'm on vacation, so why not? I'll do something that is a bit of fun that I haven't done before. So that's what I'm going to do today. Tell me what you're doing. Be really interested to hear it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give me a thumbs up. If you can, there's a little symbol next to the thumbs up, a little diamondy type thing. That's the hype symbol. That basically promotes this video a bit more with the algorithm, so it gives it a bit of a boost. So if you've got that available, then please hit that hype symbol. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you again soon. I'm off to go and get a bike.